Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I'm going to be talking about Luke Cage. Luke Cage is actually one of my favorite heroes in Marvel superhero. I would definitely put him in top 10, maybe even in top 5. And today what I want to talk about is, I was just thinking a lot about how he was used in Civil War. So in Civil War, there was essentially like a new superpower that was attached to him in Civil War, and that was leadership. It was really, really fascinating to me that leadership was attached to him in Civil War. So, so essentially, Tony Stark supports the side of, I want to. He was saying essentially that he wanted to support having open identities, no secret identities, and Captain America was saying no, secret identities are part of what we need to be superheroes, right? And so both teams formed armies on their side to battle this position, right? And Luke Cage was then became a leader. And when he became a leader, he rallied no less than like 20 or 30 superheroes to fight under his leadership. And this is that was the best way. I've never seen Luke Cage used better. Excuse me. Really never seen him used better, in that he was really, saying, hey, I'm a leader, and this, and that's part of who I am and what I am. And he is, he's been around for a long time, and he's been around as a superhero for a long time. And I think this is one of the things that Marvel gets. Marvel gets that you should acknowledge leadership as a superpower, because it truly is. And because basically, I think a lot of times in comic books, people fall back to this simple idea that the leaders should be the people who, they get this idea that the leader should be the person who is the most powerful. And that is such a bad idea. And then also, it's one of the reasons why, in my opinion, the JLA is weaker and the entire DC universe is weaker, is because often, Superman is put in a position of leadership, and he has no business being anywhere near leadership, because I feel like the two greatest attributes of leadership are character and decisiveness. So what I mean by character is, I am a good person mostly. Character is, I strive to be a good person, and you can see that routinely through my actions, right? Through my efforts, right? Not even through my successes, but through my efforts, right? And then, and Luke Cage has character. He's been around for a long time, right? And then decisiveness. You need to be able to decide, right? And Luke Cage can decide. So I was just blown away with how he was used in Civil War. How, leadership was just laid over him like a cape, and it was just really effective. And and one of the reasons why this has been in my mind is, I'm really blessed to have a fantastic job in information technology, and and I actually have a lot of sympathy for not only the company I'm with now, but all the companies that basically they all strive to have good leadership, and finding good leaders is incredibly difficult. And when you can find one, they're in high demand, right? And I think one of the reasons why is prioritization, and you got to see Luke Cage making priority decisions within Civil War, and also the thing I really like about Civil War was it really solidified an already awesome character. So one of the things you got to see in there was you got to see basically, you got to see Luke Cage when he was, he's been around for so long. All the other heroes know him, and he's not the most powerful hero. He really isn't. His power is like invulnerability and super strength, and there's a lot of superheroes that are more powerful than him, and because of that, over the years, he's had to really find new and unique and special ways to fight. You know, he's had to be innovative and creative, and you could see that in him. And it was just really cool also just seeing the respect that came from all the other superheroes for his history of do-gooding. You know, and it was really cool. I really liked how leadership was shown for Luke Cage in Civil War. Take care.